This week has been a roller coaster. It's really been a roller coaster. Hi, how you guys been? To anyone that actually bothers to watch this channel, I'm actually just going to be doing these type of videos because speed last videos don't really do well on YouTube and I just don't have time to do them. I actually recorded my thoughts and opinions of Beggars within the fandom like a week ago, but my hair was just trash and I was so frustrated with my work area, which you can't really see it, but I'm still in the process of kind of installing and putting together stuff, and it's actually in that area. You can't see it from here, so probably by next week when I actually am able to dance more and do my work in peace again, because I'm actually doing all this myself, you guys will be able to see more of my living space and whole house and everything. But anyway, before I go on, and don't worry, it won't be that long. At the time of this recording, I already got accepted to 2 cons for 2020. The first one is actually located here in my hometown, and it's the first one of its kind. It's basically a convention where all LGBTQ+ people come together and they showcase their arts, whether they're in the arts, it can be visual arts, musicians, actors, you name it, it's going to be at this convention. I'm looking forward to it. I don't think there's that many here and where I live so far. And the other one, which I'll be perfectly honest, that was just my computer, it went to sleep. I wasn't really expecting this, but out of a limb, I went ahead and applied to Furry in Atlanta as a dealer. I've never been to this con at all before, and I was accepted. It's my first time dealing there, and I'm actually very excited and nervous because, again, I wasn't expecting it. I'm still very, very new to the fandom, even though I've been loving Android art since I was a kid. Discovered the fandom back in 2017. But yes, should be, and hopefully will be at Furry Week in Atlanta, and I'll see whatever pizza are going to be there. But anyways, the topic at hand. I really hate the beggars from the fandom. Not all, but the ones that consistently beg for finances or financial help, and then they go and spend it on fucking, and I'm sorry for those who are offended by curse words and swearing and profanity. I have a sailor's tongue. There's only literally just one person where I sew it up for, and that's it. Okay, because I actually respect that person and yada yada yada. The rest of y'all, forget it. I fucking hate beggars in the fandom. I really do. Specifically the ones that you know is that they're begging for money, and let's just say you decide to donate it to them and you give it to them, right? And then they fucking take the money and then they spend that shit on commissions and getting shitty icons for their fucking Twitter page or social media accounts, or spending it to get a couple's commission with their partner that they're probably gonna leave 5 or 6 days fucking later because they don't know what the fuck they're doing with their finances. I mean, who the hell would want to put up with that? I can't stand it, you know? I guess that's the end of the video. I don't like begging. No, that's not the end of the video. I don't know if this is a common thing in the fandom, but I just know is that at times it would be right after a big ass convention. I guess MFF, FWA comes to mind. And it's just like, it doesn't even have to be that way. You know, there's a lot of furry conventions. They're all over the place in the US, and not everyone can get to them, which is understandable, you know. But you gotta get yourself in order first. You know, I mean, especially if you're gonna almost essentially go hungry in like a couple of days after coming back from, I don't know, MFF, or you have to open up emergency commissions because you decide to squander all the money on not just the travel expenses and hotel, and but you decide to drop even more money to support the artists, which we appreciate, but we understand if you don't have money right now to support, and not just the visual artists like myself, but dancers and musicians and whatever talent is in the fandom. We totally get it, okay? But it's just like, and on top of that, those that do it every other week, and then days on top of that, you see them with some random ass fan related commission they got, and they just keep spending the money on, because, and the one reason why I keep coming back to this is because I had this happen to me. This was, I believe, last year. I was grinding my ass to, I have 3 printers, which you can't see because I have them all the way on the other side of the room, and they're actually really close together, so I don't even have to go over here, stretch my arm just to reach them. And I was just, I'm just so glad the hard work is paying off so far. But getting off topic, last year, a random person from the fandom, I'm assuming they're from the fandom anyways, based on their icon, followed my account, and I was just in the little, if you're a furry, I'll follow you, you follow me, whatever. And I followed him back, and I see him tweet out occasionally. You know how Twitter is. Sometimes you don't even see all the people that you're following's tweets because algorithms and stuff. But I have seen them tweet out some stuff about having problems with family, and it's like, well, that's okay. That's a lot of people, especially within the fandom, do have family problems. Even I do, to a certain degree, you know. And we sometimes share it, and that's okay, you know. But then I started to see him tweet out like petty ass shit that I just sit back and I'm just like, you know, it can easily be fixed. Some of the problems that they were complaining about on Twitter could have easily been fixed, but they chose to just sit on their ass and complain. So, and sorry if I keep moving my hair around. I actually finally got a chance to wash it and all that. I did a blowout, you know, but I use conditioner that kind of adds volume to my hair, so it looks kind of that. So I might actually just pull it back with my glasses. I just got new glasses. The reflective kinds. Yeah, I kind of like wearing these round ones. They look kind of steampunkish. People presume I'm cosplaying when in reality I actually wear those when I go out and stuff. But anyways, and you know, we tweeted back and forth, and I saw that they were a writer, and I was just like, okay, well, let me see how much they're, and they posted their prices, and yeah, I'm just gonna pull back my hair. It's a little annoying. And I checked out the prices, and they were alright, so I said, okay, I'll commission them, because around that time, and they still kind of do it. Oh, I need assistance. Oh, I need money for food. It's like, okay, $10. It was nothing, right? I'm talking about like a day later, I see them tweet out a new drawing of their persona. And then they went right back to the begging. What about the you just tweeted out that you have no money for food. And you took that money and you spent it on a fucking commission. One that you're probably going to be like, oh, it looks like shit a month from now. Why? I just don't understand. Why? So let me guess, you're just going to sit back and fast for the next month before you beg until some poor imbecile decides to donate money to you again? That doesn't make any sense to me. Again, I'm grateful that people support me. We're all grateful. But you gotta get your priorities straight, man. Those are the type of beggars I cannot stand. We help you, or whoever helps you out. And I understand sometimes the problems are just a little bit longer than just, let's say, a couple of days to a week. Shit happens. Life happens. We get it. But if you're out there doing that, and it's again and again and again, that's when I'm just kind of like, okay, man. No, man. And I'm actually going to pull it up. No. Oh, there we go. No, there we go. That's something. No. Please don't help these type of beggars. Please don't. Because you know what? Let's just say it's me. They just sit on their fucking ass, nice and comfy here. And again and again, and they don't resolve the problems that they have. They never get off their ass and actually do something to resolve the problems they have. Whether it's financial, or maybe they need to move out because their fucking dumbass ex is being a cunt and, I don't know, making their life miserable and they don't have money to... I don't know. But then they're like, well, you know what, I'm just going to stay here and, it's the same thing again. The bottom line is, if there's something that's consistently just not going right, either you have to find a different approach, or you need to resolve it so that way you don't keep doing that. And make sure you have your priorities straight when going about it. Because as soon as you get, let's just say it's a donation, right? You need donations for, I don't know, to get a drawing tablet. I can't come up with good examples. I'm sorry, man. But then you take the money and then you spend it on and on. You spend it on, I don't know, on this. You took the money that was donated to you that you were supposed to get for a drawing tablet, and then you spend it on a stupid hammer that doesn't do squat all. People are looking at you and like, and then that's when the help stops. But some people just don't care. They just say, hey, I'm going to keep helping that person, and they don't know any better, unfortunately. Those are the type of beggars I can't stand. Those are the type of beggars I don't understand. I don't get it. Back in, and I'm sorry to just be so self-absorbed and sharing this violent of a fucking story, but it kind of goes hand in hand with this, because I could have been a beggar if I wanted to, but I chose not to be. Oh. And before I go on, it should be very clear, but I'm not talking about the ones that once in a while, maybe you got to an accident. Maybe something drastic happened. Maybe a family member died or whatever. Once in a while, we get it. That's okay. But I'm talking about again and again and again and again. That's what I'm talking about. I'm looking at 13 minutes. 2017, man, I'm still kind of a bitch, don't get me wrong. I'll never forget, I was wearing and that's what I am, I'm pansexual. Based on my attractions and who I dated in the past and what I find attractive now, I'm definitely pan. Like, it is what it is. And I was wearing a flag of megaplits, and this one chick, I was just trying to socialize a little bit, and they were like, hey, I saw you walking with the pan flag, and you just got this top bitch shirt and shit. And I was like, thank you. But, I was in a bad place in 2017, and even a little bit in 2018. And it was just a matter of, I can continue to be like that and not try to change, or actually resolve the problems that I was going through that caused me to be that way. And that's what I decided to do. But no, these beggars, they don't do it. Problems like not having no money after you get back from the con, a big ass con, and you have to open up. Well, Budget. Plan out your budget. What are you going to spend money on? Can you bring your own food to, to the plan? Plan. Get a piece of paper. Do. I don't care if you do it with a crayon. Plan out what you're going to do at a con. This is the mass amount I'm going to spend on this and this and this and this. Plan it. And this kind of goes hand in hand with ours too. When it comes to play, I am just like, okay, let me bring this just in case. Let me bring this many prints because I don't, and just plan it out. This money is going to be for this. We're going to bring this. We're going to bring water, and plan it out so that way you don't have to. And don't help people that keep doing that. They never get anywhere. I'm serious. I am dead ass serious. Please don't help them unless you know them personally and you know what their situation is and what they're going through. Then okay, yeah. But please, if they're not, don't help them. Please don't. Anyways, as I said, I don't want to make the video too much longer. This fucking hair of mine. I just got done installing new tiles. Normally, right after this, I would actually, take off whatever makeup I have. Even though it doesn't look like I'm wearing any, I actually kind of put it on a little bit. And do my little dance practices. But some of the tiles are kind of sticking up a little bit. They're not inherited into the floor correctly. So I have to go back and resupply some flooring glue onto there. And make sure, because I don't want to start, dancing, especially now that I'm going to try to dance on the floor and stuff. I need to make sure the tiles don't stick up, because then it's going to look kind of awkward with the tiles sticking out or on me and such. So there's that. And I'm definitely going to try to get both painting and shelves installed. I'm going to get them done. So that's that. I'll see you furry peeps at Furry Week in Atlanta. There's that, and I'm definitely going to be at Megaplex for 2020. So that's already, and MegaCon for Orlando, and so that's already 5 cons I got planned. I'm going to try to make it to 10. Fingers crossed that I can make it past 10 cons for 2020.